HC. Welcome to the biology class, children. In the last class, we talked about the bacteria. That is the first group of microorganisms. We were discussing about microorganisms, and the first group of microorganism, that is bacteria, we discussed about its shape. In how many shapes it can exist?
Five.
Yes. Tell the names.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the question?
Yes, the question is, in how many shapes bacteria can exist?
Ma'am, in five shapes: coccus, bacillus,
Bacillus.
bacillus, vibrio, spirillum, and spirochete.
Yes, it's spirillum and spirochete. Very good. Okay. Now, Ishita Vash, just tell me, what is the coccus shape? What shape is coccus?
Ma'am, it is circular in shape.
Okay, very good. Then Prachi, what about bacillus?
Ma'am, they are cylindrical.
It is rod shaped. Okay, fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Then Mojit, put your speaker on. Mojit, sing. What about Vibrio? Vibrio? Mojit, can you listen to me? Akmal Khan? Akmal Khan? Okay, you can send the answer. Akmal, if the speaker is not working, you can just message me. What about Vibrio? The shape of Vibrio? Okay. Then Shraddha Shukla, what about spirulum? Spirulum, spiral in shape. Okay. Then spirochete, Joshita,
Ma'am, they are
spirochete.
tightly coiled.
They are tightly coiled. Okay, fine. Very good. Now, we are going to proceed further and we'll be talking about the useful bacteria. Okay. Anyone in the class who can tell me the singular word for bacteria?
Ma'am, bacteria.
Bacterium.
Bacterium. Very good. Okay. So, bacterium is the singular word for bacteria. Bacteria is plural. Akmal, yes, I got the message from you. Fine. Okay. Yes. So, useful. The first one, that how bacteria are useful to us. Can you tell some of the useful points regarding bacteria that comes to your mind?
Ma'am, they are found
Ma'am,
in
they help in
decomposers.
composition.
One by one. Taura?
Ma'am, they help in decomposition.
Okay, very good. Yes, correct.
Ma'am, and some bacteria fix nitrogen.
Very good, very good. Yes. What else?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, they
some
help
bacteria
in making
use
salt from
vaccine.
milk.
Yes. Okay. Now see, so yes, correct. We'll be discussing one by one. The first one, like you have Escherichia coli, E. coli. This bacteria is present in the human intestine and it helps in producing the vitamins for us. Very, very important. So E. coli or Escherichia coli. How do you pronunciate? Escherichia coli. That helps in the production of vitamins for us. Then in class 7th, you must have learned about the ruminants. What are ruminants? Grass eating animals. So in them, some bacteria are present which help in the digestion of the cellulose. Like we do not have those. Okay, cellulose digesting enzymes are not there. Similarly, here some bacteria are present which help in the digestion of the cellulose. The animals, herbivores basically, that depend on the grass and green products. Then you have Acetobacter, which helps in the production of vinegar. Do you know that how vinegar is produced? कैसे बनता है vinegar? Anyone?
Ma'am, it is produced
Anyone?
from fruit juices.
हाँ, fruit juice is taken beta. It is filled in big containers and then what happens? Then this Acetobacter Yes, it is introduced in that artificially. Where the production is done, actually, there it is introduced artificially. It keeps multiplying, and the whole of the juice that is sweet actually in nature, it gets converted into vinegar. Yes, that is why you must be aware that there are different types of vinegar also. कि किस fruit का vinegar है ये? हाँ. So you get vinegar if Acetobacter is going to act on the fruit juices. Similarly, dahi, yes, the production of curd. Which bacteria? Lactobacillus. It is a bacillus, that is rod-shaped bacteria. And this helps in the production of dahi. You must be knowing how is curd produced? कैसे बनाया जाता है curd घर पे?
Ma'am, the milk is stored and then bacteria develop in it. And
So now, beta, please put your speaker on and start the class. You've just joined. Please make sure that the speaker is on. Yes. Now, so lactobacillus, it helps in, how does it help? It helps in producing the curd from the milk. Now, anyone, can you tell me why milk is heated? अगर आप ठंडे दूध में दही लगा देते हैं थोड़ा सा जमाने के लिए, तो दही बन जाएगा क्या? If you take the milk from the refrigerator and you put some curd in that, do you think that the whole milk is going to turn into curd? Have you ever seen your mama doing that? She heats it a little bit.
yes,
Why,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
why is this done?
Ma'am, temperature is not suitable for the bacteria to grow in it.
Very good, correct. So because optimum temperature is required for the proper growth. Very good. Now, next you have some of the bacteria, they're also used in the production of antibiotics. Antibiotics are the medicines that are taken to stop the growth of the unwanted organism in our body. जब हमको बहुत ज़्यादा जुकाम हो जाता है या ज़्यादा तबीयत खराब हो जाती है, इन्फेक्शन बढ़ जाता है, so we need to take antibiotics. Yes? In this chapter, we'll be studying about antibiotics in detail, about the working of the vaccine that are given to the children. Nowadays, which vaccine is very much in trend? Everybody wants to take.
Covaxin.
Yes. So why? It works against virus. Okay. So some of the bacteria, they are used for the production of antibiotics. Like we have streptomycin, gramidicin, we have them. Now, next, the bacteria, they also help in the decomposition of the waste material. As I have been telling you previously also, that earth would become a big place where all the dead bodies are lying if the decomposers or the bacteria have not been there. When bacteria are there, they convert the dead and decaying matter into, they convert it into simpler matter and they help in mixing it with the soil. So that is why earth remains neat and clean. Fine. Then we have the last one, that is the nitrogen fixing bacteria that we have already learned about. Nitrogen fixing bacteria helps in the fixation of the atmospheric nitrogen so that the plants can easily take them. Any example?
Yeah.
Who is this? What's going on? Yes. Any example of nitrogen fixing bacteria?
Ma'am, rhizobium.
Rhizobium. Very good. That is the example. So these are the good points, merits, advantages or usefulness of bacteria. कुछ भी पूछा जाए, merits पूछा जाए, advantages पूछा जाए, good points पूछा जाए, usefulness पूछा जाए, you have to write the same thing. Now we move on to the harmful bacteria, that how bacteria are harmful. We already know that there are so many diseases that are occur due to the bacteria. So what are the diseases? We have diphtheria, whooping cough, tetanus. Yes, the vaccine is given for that. Tuberculosis, TB, which is called typhoid you have, and cholera. These are the diseases where we see a lot of problem and it occurs because of some bacteria. Fine. So that is the first one. Then because of the bacteria, some of the bacteria, our food, it gets spoiled and we are not able to, it's like some of the time, if your mama forgets to keep the food in the refrigerator, the leftover food, your milk, if she keeps in the kitchen and she forgets it to put it in the refrigerator at night, what does happen? The milk.
It get hot.
Yes, it gets spoiled. Yes. The taste changes, there is a change in the smell also. It happens because of the activity of the bacteria. Now here only just understand that if the milk is kept outside, if you should understand that it automatically does not changes into curd. There has to be a proper temperature and some amount of bacteria you have to introduce